let's hear it for this class, the first time doing this in the Adams Theater. We are going to begin our program with the Pledge of Allegiance and then the National Anthem, so I ask that you all please stand. And with Jonah Gertz and Miranda Zhang, please come up to recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now would our 8th grade members of the Select Ensemble please come down for the National Anthem. Everyone, please be seated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we had the kids lined up outside for a while there, and they were like, how much longer are we out here for? And I told them this is the one last hurdle of getting through middle school, is you're going to wait here, and you're going to be very excited for high school by the time this is done. I just want to thank everybody for making the space work. We have a big graduating class, and so we have a packed house, and I spent a lot of time worrying about what it was going to look like coming in, and you all did that fantastically, so I thank you for that. I'm excited to have all of you here. The very last hurdle that you all have to get over in graduating middle school is hearing one more poem from me. If you thought you were getting away without another one, you have another think coming. It goes like this. I can't believe that we are here. You're finishing your 8th grade year. Remember when you just shown up and now you sit here all grown up? You've practiced math and read some books, learned life's more complex than it looks. A lot has happened in 3 years. You've made new friends and tackled fears. You found yourself among your peers. You worked through struggles and through tears. But that's not all. I am not done. You still made lots of time for fun, select ensemble, and football, robotics club. And that's not all. Fantastic concerts, sports, and plays. You've shown up in so many ways. At Team Challenge in the lip sync, at Eisenhower Park's ice rink, for us Valley, Driftwood, and the Mets, can this be as good as it gets? No, no, not so. I know you'll say, the time has come to go away. Although you know I wish you'd stay, my pleading doesn't have that sway. Just come back and say hi someday. And don't forget, live the Shore way. So our next speaker has been in the district, I think, for, let me do my math now. Is it 17 years? 17 years, yeah. And I've been bugging him since he got here, always wanting to talk to him about stuff and tell him things. When I came back to the district after being away in Oyster Bay for a long time, I was so excited to come back and work with him. Some of you know him up close because he was your principal in elementary school. Many of you don't know all the things that he has done behind the scenes to help create the experience that you had in the school. And he's leaving us for Plain Edge, and so it's my honor to welcome him one last time up to the podium. Dr. Zublionis, everyone.
Good morning, everyone, and I just want to thank Dr. O'Hara and Mr. Contreras, who came with me on a visit to the Adams Playhouse on Election Day. The room looked very different, and we were trying to figure out how it could work, and it just turned out so beautifully. And I want to thank the Hofstra faculty and staff for everything they've done. Welcome graduates, families, faculty, staff, members of the Board of Education, and friends to a celebration of this amazing group of students, the North Shore Middle School class of 2026. Let's give them one more round of applause. Deserve a lot of that today, guys. Before I say anything else, I want you to know something very important. Everything you need to be successful is already inside of you. Every one of you sitting here today possesses unique strengths, talents, interests, gifts, and qualities that make you who you are. Some are obvious to your teachers and your families, and some are still waiting to be discovered. But just because something exists within us does not mean that it's fully developed. A seed contains everything it needs to become a tree, but it still requires sunlight, water, time, and care. The same is true for each of you. Inside of you are the beginnings of resilience, courage, creativity, kindness, leadership, curiosity, and determination. And the next chapter of your life is about cultivating those qualities, strengthening them, and allowing them to grow. Biologically, neurologically, emotionally, this is the perfect time to do it. We used to call it the middle school moment. That is why today is such a special day for you. Today we celebrate the completion of one chapter and the beginning of another. You have accomplished so much during your years at North Shore Middle School. You've learned new skills, made friendships, discovered interests, overcome obstacles, and grown in ways that might not always be visible but are very real. And now you're preparing to take the next step into the amazing North Shore High School. When people think about transitions like this, they often focus on the destination. They think about the building, the classes, the lockers, the sports, the clubs, and the opportunities that lie ahead. But I want to share a different idea with you today. I want to talk to you about the importance of running through the line. Athletes know that when they approach a finish line, they don't stop at it. They don't slow down. When they see it approaching, they keep moving and run through it. But why? Because the finish line is rarely the end. More often, it's the beginning of something new. Today is a bit like that. Middle school is not the end of your journey. It is a milestone along the way. The line you are crossing today is leading you towards new experience, new challenges, and new opportunities to grow. As you move into high school, there will be exciting moments when things feel easy and exciting. There will also, of course, be moments when things feel difficult. You may find yourself in a class that challenges you. You may try something new and not succeed right away. You may encounter setbacks, disappointments, or even moments of uncertainty. And when these moments come, I hope you remember something that many successful people eventually learn. There is joy to be found in the challenge. Not because challenges are always fun, not because struggle feels good in the moment, but because there is something deeply satisfying about discovering that you can do the hard things. Think about the moments in your life that have made you proud of yourselves. They probably weren't the moments when everything came very easily. They were moments when you worked for something, you persisted, when you improved, when you overcame something that once seemed difficult. The challenge itself became part of the accomplishment. High school will give you many opportunities to experience that feeling. It will ask you to stretch yourself. It will ask you to take risks. It will ask you to work through difficulties rather than work around them. And every time you do, you will be cultivating the strengths that already exist within you. A better problem solver, a compassionate friend, a more confident learner, a more resilient person. That growth doesn't happen all at once. It happens little by little, day after day, choice after choice. As you enter North Shore High School, I encourage you to become curious, try new things, meet new people, join activities that interest you, ask questions, take chances, be willing to make mistakes and learn from them. Most importantly, trust yourself. Trust that you have more potential than you realize. Trust that challenges are not signs that you don't belong. Often they are signs that you are growing. And trust that the qualities you will need for the future are already there, waiting to be strengthened through effort, experience, and perseverance. So today, celebrate what you have accomplished. Be proud of how far you have come. Make sure, very importantly, that you thank your amazing teachers, your amazing parents and families, and the friends who've helped you along the way. And that as you leave North Shore Middle School and prepare for North Shore High School, keep moving forward and run through the line. Not because you have reached the end, but because your journey is just beginning. Congratulations, North Shore Middle School class of 2026 and the North Shore High School class of 2030. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you become. Congratulations.
We will now begin the presentation of awards. So I ask you to please join me in welcoming Ms. Laura Mistretta to present the Shore Way Award.
Scholarship, honesty, ownership, respect, and empathy. This is the Shore Way. The Shore Way Award is presented to students who truly embody the core values that define our middle school community. These 5 guiding principles are not just words. They are actions, choices, and habits that shape how we learn, lead, and live together. We encourage all of our students to carry the Shore Way with them in how they treat others, how they treat themselves, and how they face challenges both in and out of the classroom. Today, we honor students who have consistently demonstrated these values throughout their time at the middle school. Their actions speak volumes, and we are proud to recognize their commitment to the Shore Way. This year's Shore Way Awards are presented to Matthew Luciano and Abigail Grimshaw. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Samantha Bonneberger and Ms. Kaylee Escamilla to present the Striking Viking Award.
The Striking Viking is an award that is given in honor of former North Shore Middle School principal Mark Ferris to a student who demonstrates fortitude, effort, resilience, respect, integrity, and stamina. This student has consistently exhibited all of these qualities throughout the middle school years and is driven to succeed and overcome any obstacle.
It is with much pride that we present the Striking Viking Award to Lewis Kletter. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Tori Kalberer to present the American Legion Award.
The Middle School American Legion and Auxiliary Award is presented each year to 2 students who have demonstrated a high degree of school spirit, extracurricular service, and personal responsibility. These students have been described as cooperative, helpful, friendly, and unassuming. On behalf of the 8th grade students and the faculty of the middle school, I am pleased to present this award from the American Legion to the following 2 students: Dylan Shedlick and Despina Tsumas. Please join me in welcoming Mr. John Pace presenting the John Perro Memorial Award.
The John Perro Memorial Award is presented each year to those students who best exemplify John's qualities and virtues. These students would be best described as good citizens who are caring, courageous, dedicated, knowledgeable, and loving. The 2026 John Perro Memorial Award is presented to Philip Aberg and Victoria Leung. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Stacy Hosman in presenting the Bob Williams Memorial Award.
The Bob Williams Memorial Award is presented annually to 8th grade students who combine the attributes of kindness, empathy, and citizenship character traits. Mr. Williams himself lived each day of his life. These students are caring, have concern for others, and actively participate in a variety of activities. The Bob Williams Memorial Award is presented to the following 3 students: Andrew Ricci, Amelie Elbaum, and Connor Cleary. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Andrew Richter to present the Andrew Firestein Memorial Award.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I've had the honor of presenting the Andrew Firestein Award since its creation a handful of years ago. Andrew was such a special person to me and so many other people. Just like every other year, I'd like to share a little bit about Andrew to honor his memory before announcing this year's recipients. Andrew was one of the most charismatic people you could ever meet. Every time you interacted with Andrew, you felt happier and more motivated to live life the way Andrew was living it. No matter what obstacle life brought him, he was happy, kind, and simply a person you wanted to be around. Andrew was also a fundraising champion. During his high school years, he was raising enormous money for cancer research. An article published about Andrew's efforts once challenged others to be the Andrew Firestein of your community. That is a challenge I think we should all try to accept. Be the Andrew Firestein of your community, your family, your workplace. Be someone who is selfless and truly cares about others. At every speech I've given about Andrew, I tell the crowd the same thing. I was Andrew's middle school teacher, his high school teacher, and his bowling coach for 4 years. He still managed to teach me more than I could have ever taught him. Andrew taught me about optimism, being thankful for the good times and the good people you have in your life, and how to live life to the fullest. The Andrew Firestein Memorial Award is given to students who best exemplify Andrew's traits of kindness, character, and humility. The criteria used in selecting the recipients of this award include a student who is kind, as demonstrated through positive relationships with students, faculty, and staff; a student of high character, as demonstrated through a strong moral compass, perseverance, and diligence; a student who is humble, as demonstrated through modesty of one's actions and words. This year, 2 students will be receiving this prestigious award. Ironically, the young man receiving this award, we spent many times of his middle school years talking about bowling. And the young lady is just someone who brings a smile to every conversation, whether it's about bowling or anything else. The 2026 Andrew Firestein Memorial Award is presented to Sofia Prosperi and Francesco Senatiampo. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Lisa Colachiapo to present the Board of Education Awards.
Wait, I need reading glasses. Didn't need them when we first started middle school 3 years ago, but need them now. The North Shore Board of Education Award honors 8th grade students whose leadership, character, and commitment have made a meaningful difference in the North Shore Middle School community. These students lead by example, inspire others through their positive attitude and integrity, embrace opportunities to serve and contribute, and demonstrate pride in their school through their actions each day. They consistently model respect, responsibility, and citizenship while maintaining a strong commitment to academic success. This award celebrates students who embody the values of North Shore and leave a lasting legacy for those who follow. And it is my personal honor to be able to give this award to these 3 students because I've watched them turn into amazing young adults. The 2026 Board of Education Awards are presented to Tyler Yu, Matthew Maruli, and Eliana Ecker. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Mr. T to present the Faculty Awards.
Hi, everybody. I am honored to present the Faculty Award, which is the highest award that can be bestowed upon a student in the middle school. I must say this was very difficult this year because this is a really, really special group. The criteria for selecting the recipients of this award include the following: a high scholastic standard as indicated by academic achievement, personal qualities of leadership demonstrated by effective participation in school activities, and personal character traits of honesty, integrity, high moral standards, and initiative displayed through the student's association with peers and teachers. On behalf of the faculty of the middle school, I am pleased to present this award to the following students: Holly Freund and Boris Ilyabayev. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Amy Canzanero to present the Principal's Academic Excellence Award.
have to say, I'm so honored to be with these kids because they have been a pleasure these past 3 years, and we're really all sad, all of us, to see them go. We can't wait to hear about their successes. But let me get on with it. The Principal's Academic Excellence Award is presented to students that have achieved the highest level of academic mastery throughout their middle school years. Students qualifying for this award have reached a grade point average of higher than 6.75 for every marking period throughout 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. On behalf of the faculty of the middle school, I am pleased to present this award to the following students: Philip Aberg, Charleston Chu, Mia Elgandishvili, Isabel Katan, Casey Lynn, Matthew Maruli, Colin Penny, Zoe An, Christopher Dang, Boris Ilyabiev, Noah Kleinman, Nicholas Martinek, and Alexander Paradiso. I would now like to introduce the student reflection speakers. At this point in the program, I would like the following scholars to please step forward onto the stage. From Team 1, Ryan Hollander. From Team 2, Alice Lynn and Lawrence Zhang. From Team 3, Panayota Makridis. From Team 4, Eliana Shamsiu. Thank you.
Good morning, students, families, teachers, administrators, and guests. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Ryan Hollander, and I am thrilled to be here representing the class of 2030. When I first started middle school, I thought I had everything figured out. I knew what I liked, who I wanted to be, and what I thought the next few years would look like. I was wrong. Middle school turned out to be so much with so many ups and downs. There were times when I felt confident and times when I felt completely unsure of myself and where I fit in. There were times when I felt like everyone else had everything figured out, while I was still trying to find my place. Looking back, I realized that's something I wish I had known from the beginning, that almost everyone feels that way at some point during these years. There were times when I felt self-conscious, times when I worried so much about what other people thought, times when I felt overwhelmed by school, activities, sports, friendships, and the pressure to keep up, all while getting ready for what comes next, high school. But now, standing here today, I can honestly say that most of the things I spent so much time worrying about didn't matter as much as I thought they did. What mattered was learning who I was. One thing I've learned is that the bar never stops rising. Just when you think you've figured something out, a new challenge will always pop up. Classes get harder, expectations get higher, school, sports, clubs, everything demands more and more of you. And sometimes getting over that bar isn't easy. Sometimes you'll struggle, sometimes you'll fail, sometimes you'll need more time than everyone else, and that's okay. Because success isn't about never struggling, it's about continuing to move forward even when things get hard. Another thing I wish I had known is how important it is to surround yourself with the right people. The people around you influence how you see yourself. Find friends who make you feel valued, supported, and accepted. Find people who celebrate your success and help you through your challenges. Choose people who bring out the best in you. Most importantly, I wish I had known to stop wishing that I wasn't enough. For a long time, I compared myself to other people. I noticed what they had that I didn't. I worried about whether I was smart enough, talented enough, funny enough, or confident enough. But here's what I've learned. You are enough. Not when you get into a certain class, not when you make a certain team, not when someone else says you're enough. Right now, as you are. The opinion that matters most is your own. When you believe in yourself, you stop chasing everyone else's definition of success and start creating your own. As we prepare to leave middle school and to start high school, I hope we all take a moment to think about who we want to be. Not just what grades we want to earn or what accomplishments we want to achieve. Who do you want to be? What kind of friend do you want to be? What kind of teammate, classmate, or leader do you want to be? What mark do you want to leave on the people around you? Because long after people forget games we won, grades we earned, or where we sat at lunch, they'll remember how we made them feel. To my fellow graduates, middle school has helped shape us, and the best part of our story is still ahead. Be brave enough to try, be strong enough to fail, be kind enough to lift others up, and most importantly, be yourself. Congratulations, class of 2030. I can't wait to see where our journeys take us next. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. As we are all gathered here today, all 230 of us, the static scholars, are moving on to our future high schools. As for what other route you plan to take, I want you to know that throughout your future, you will encounter problems and miscalculations.
But don't let that stop you. Don't let it define who you are. Through our 3 middle school years, from learning to use our lockers for the first time to taking our first regents, we have all persevered through challenges that have only been a hint of our academic journey.
We speak here to tell you that you're capable of anything, that life has its path, and it's up to you to find your way through. Many of all may be wondering...
Wait, right there.
What?
This is so repetitive from every year. Let's talk about what we're really up here for.
I was only prepared for what I say in the script.
I know.
No, you don't get it. I need the script. Last time I tried winging an English essay at 2 a.m. for a while, the earth is actually flat. And I ended up opening my eyes to say I sent a paragraph to my English teacher on why LeBron James is a baseball player.
That's the thing. We always stick to the script, but the most core and valuable memories in school are us winging it. Think about it. The things that you do in autopilot won't be brought to you in 10 years.
So you're saying embracing the unknown can lead you to an activity that you didn't know you liked?
Exactly. Instead of following a strict path and doing only what's expected of us, we should take risks. For example, that one time we did the Shakespeare performance. It may not have been something we expected to do, but we tried, and it was fun, not just for the extra credit.
You never know. Trying something you've never done before and taking risks could lead to a good result.
So to the graduating class of 2026, embrace the unscripted parts of your future. And whatever you do,
don't send a paragraph of LeBron playing baseball.
Congratulations to all of us for we made it through middle school.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank all the teachers, principals, staff, and everyone else who supports our school and makes it such an amazing environment. Each teacher I've interacted with throughout middle school has been extremely encouraging and dedicated to helping me and my fellow classmates grow as learners, thinkers, innovators, and young adults. Now, as June ends and a new school year is around the corner, I think about all the things I was able to accomplish and work through as a student here at North Shore Middle School. There are projects that can seem challenging to complete, but these assignments are what teaches us the most. To be able to solve problems and work critically is a crucial skill which I am very grateful to have been able to learn at North Shore Middle School. A big portion of our 8th grade year was focused on a project for National History Day. The project had been proposed months before the competition, which made me feel both excited and intimidated to start working on it. I felt intimidated by the amount of research that I needed to conduct to complete the project, which made me hesitant to start. There were times that it felt overwhelming to have so much work to complete ahead of me. Finding enough information and credible sources to include in my project felt staggering and difficult to work through. However, throughout this process, I was very lucky to have amazing social studies teachers like Mr. Dayhill and Mr. T who guided me and friends who were helpful and encouraging. I was able to be surrounded by teachers who made it comfortable to ask questions and directed me through the project, while also teaching me how to navigate similar tasks in the future. Towards the completion of my project, something that seemed intimidating at first was manageable and became a proud accomplishment. All the work and support I had throughout this assignment led me to the opportunity to be able to present my project here at Hofstra University. I know in the future more projects like these will show up, and there will be moments where assignments and projects will feel overwhelming, but after working with such incredible teachers at North Shore Middle School, I know there will be teachers at the high school who will be able to support me and my peers in the same manner. The great support and education I had at North Shore Middle School makes me both sad but also very excited for the years ahead in high school.
Welcome families, teachers, friends, and of course the future class of 2030. It's kind of crazy to think that we're all here getting ready to graduate. It feels like just yesterday we were trying to figure out our schedules, struggling to open our lockers, and rushing through the hallways. Now, somehow, we're already getting ready for the next chapter of our lives. One thing I remember about middle school is that some of the most important memories are actually the smallest ones. It wasn't always the big events, awards, or game-winning goals. It was the little moments in between. The bus rides before games, the chats before practice, or even laughing over something that probably wasn't even funny. Through athletics, I was able to make so many new friendships. In middle school, I joined a new volleyball club team. By being on a new team, it taught me that friendships aren't always formed by the big moments, and sometimes they're created during team dinners or even warm-ups. At first, being on a new team felt intimidating. Not knowing anybody and trying to figure out where I fit in. Over time, volleyball became much more than a sport. It became a place where friendships were made. I've realized those teammates weren't just my teammates. They were friends and people I can always count on. What made our friendship so special was that we learned to support each other. In volleyball, you can't win alone. You have to trust your teammates, communicate, and lift each other up. I think our class has learned the same thing throughout middle school. We all have had stressful days, difficult tests, and times where we doubted ourselves. But by having people beside us made those challenges much easier to face. By having people you can always count on, like your friends and family, you can get through anything. I think the biggest lesson we can all take away is that the small moments matter. Sometimes, when we focus on the huge accomplishments, we forget the small ones are what stay with us. A simple conversation, a teammate believing in you, or making a new friend can completely change your experience. As we move on to high school and new opportunities, I hope we can continue to put ourselves out there and build new friendships, even if it feels scary. You will never know which small moment can end up being your favorite memory. Congratulations to the class of 2030, and thank you teachers, coaches, and families for supporting us throughout this journey. No matter where you go next, we'll always carry these memories with us.
And now I'd like to ask Dr. Mabrouk to the podium for the presentation of the class of 2030.
At this point in the program, we would like to individually acknowledge the completion of middle school studies by our 8th graders. This ceremony is a symbolic ritual representing the moving on from middle school to the high school. The years in middle school can represent a time of great achievements, success, and growth, along with some new challenges. Ahead of them is high school, the future. We feel confident your experiences here in the middle school have helped prepare you as you move on to the high school. At this time, students will be called forward in this ceremonial rite of moving on. Each student's name will be individually announced as they receive a graduation certificate. Please hold your applause until all the students have been announced. Let the ceremony begin. Will the class of 2030 please rise? Philip Aberg, Jillian Aceta, Zoe Ahn, Margot Bear, Francesco Cenatiempo, Charleston Chu, Connor Cleary, Christopher Dang, Gabriella Demisa, Noelle Dorman, Eliana Ecker, Amelie Elbaum, Mia Elgandashvili, Holly Freund, Jonah Gertzen, Declan Goff. Abigail Grimshaw. Isla Ham. Chloe Harding. Ryan Hollander. Boris Ilyabayev. Isabel Catan. Noah Kleinman. Louis Kletter. Joseph Krupski. Erin Leader. Victoria Leong. Alice Lynn. Casey Lynn. Matthew Luciano. Panayota Mikridis. Nicholas Martinek. Matthew Maruli. Sylvie McAdams. Alexander Paradiso. Colin Penny. Sophia Prosperi. Andrew Ricci. Felix Rudderman. Dylan Shedlick. Eliana Shemsiu. Despina Zumis. Penelope Weiss. Tyler Yu. Ava Zhang. Lawrence Zhang. Miranda Zhang. Harris Shah. Tulabel Gum. Carl Aberg. Sophia Adamo. Millie Advariu Valenti. Lara Agbari. Ariana Amato. Andrew Arboleta. Robert Archer. Lauren Arena. Melina Asadi. Anafi Aziz. Yusuf Bajwa. Dastan Baluch. Avery Baranoff. Nola Behrman. Liliana Beloco. Sutton Berghoff. Cole Bertinetti. Victoria Bertolini. Nicole Borden. Brooke Bowen. Grant Boyce. Gwendolyn Burgess. Angelo Callow. Brandon Cano. Gia Capisi. Dylan Capuano. Adriana Carmona. I feel you. Brandon Cerrone. Giovanni Setta. Anson Chen. Liboria Chulo. Connor Clancy. Matteo Colociopo. Kayla Costello. Wyatt Cross. Jonathan Cruz Rodriguez. Frankie Datlow. Brendan DiNicola. Sean DePasquale. Alexa DePinto. Anushri Devekar. Naya Donald. Joseph Dorman. Emily Dew. Caitlin Early. Annabelle Pfaff. Luca Fagos. Scarlett Feldman. Jonathan Friedman. Lambros Garcia. Juliet Gary. Hero Giannakis. Luciana Gianola. Rhea Janashi. Electra Gunta. Edward Gotchna. Kevin Godinez. Gabriel Goldstein. Penelope Gregg. Mason Grella. Samantha Grotus. Juliana Hallquist. Frank Healy. Alexandra Hecker. Ariana Hidayati. Amra Hilo. Camila Herrera. Jess Hosey Rayo. Abigail C. Christine Shea. Jaden Wong. Mackenzie Girala. Asha Kale. Nicholas Klouris. Gabriel Kret. That's my man. Natalia Kravinsky. Jack Kurland. Malia Kuttner. Amelie Lene. Benjamin Lapinel. Owen Lau. Benjamin Lax. Christiana Leach. Grant LeBron. Kira Leader. Claire Lee. Ariana Legzaman. Leo Lay. Elizabeth Leonard. Nate Leonard. Mason Leone. Pearl Leone. Christian Leunick. Liliana LaRue. Declan Levine. Jason Liao. Leah Liu. Lawrence Lowe. Benjamin Loftus. Mia Lugin. Amelia Leones. Matthew Madura. Brooke Magana. Christopher Magnotta. Benjamin Macon. Amanda Malaco. Alexander Malcolmson. John Angelo Marashlian. Adriana Marinello. Elliot Marslock. Sean Matthews. Matthew McCrudden. Bryn McKenna. Emily Mendoza. Elliot Miller. Lucia Minsky. Hugh Mitgang. Sean Modi. Aubrey Morales. Athena Muntrakis. Giuseppe Moulet. Marieva Moulet. Elora Nakudavicius. Lara Nutzel. Katie O'Donovan. Brogan O'Keefe. Eva Lonikova. Konstantin Paravalos. Violet Pardue. Layla Patel. L. Paulinski. Lucas Pavone. Regan Peterson. Aiden Phelps. Liam Potter. Sophia Suhudakis. Brianna Ram. Ariana Radishteri. Noah Recksteiner. Julia Reed. Nicholas Reed. William Regan. Julia Reedy. Lila Rio. Santiago Repka. Lambros Rigos. Theodore Rumis. Ella Russo. Owen Reinecker. Ava Salerno. Zifeng Shen. Silas Schichter. Laura Schwang. Alexis Sierra Velasquez. Mahali Spanos. Hudson Spieler. Kai Stanton. Cora Stickley. Julia Stroot. Luca Tutanico. Kostas Tsalapatanis. Silas Turner. Matthew Uribe. Maxwell Van Cott. Daniela Vashak. Ava Verderame. Lola Viana. Sonia Victorine. Madeline Wagner. Justin Wang. Lucas Wang. Lulu Weinberger. Rishi Wu. Pearlie Yu. Salvatore Zaccanino. Liam Zhu. Liam Zuccarello. Congratulations to all of our 8th graders. Please welcome our high school principal, Mr. Eric Contreras.
Wow. So good morning, middle school graduates, families, faculty, staff, and members of our central office and Board of Education. I'm Eric Contreras. I'm the North Shore High School principal, and actually in just a few minutes, I'm officially your principal, and I'm very excited. I want to take a moment to congratulate our middle school class of 26 and our North Shore class of 2030. I also want to congratulate Dr. O'Hara, Dr. Mabrook, Ms. Etter, and the middle school staff and faculty for their hard work throughout middle school. It's been a pleasure to work with them and collaborate as one truly large North Shore family, and we are. You know, you've heard me say this at different concerts, but our two schools sit literally adjacent to each other on two sides of Glen Cove Avenue. We are one strong Viking community anchored by the same values, experiences, and we are united as family. We are literally united as family, as many of you have or have had siblings and parents, I see faces here, who are North Shore graduates. I see you. In many ways, your talents, and your creative spirit have already blurred the boundaries and merged us as middle school and high school together as one. Some of you have competed in sports teams at the high school. Many of you have performed, created sets, and designed costumes as members of the maskers on the high school stage, including the outstanding renditions of Beetlejuice and She Kills Monsters. Awesome shows this year. We are lucky, fortunate to see you bring all your talents, your creativity, your hard work, and all your ideas to the high school. You will learn and grow at the high school, but I know I will, also learn and grow from all of you and all that you bring as high school students. So I want to share a message I've been sharing the last few years because I've shifted what I say to I've been doing this 31 years, and I've shifted what I say to middle school students. So typically, someone like me tells their incoming class what you need to do, what you need to change, how you can improve, how you need to, quote, grow up before you come to high school. How to be high school ready. Like what books you need to read, what habits you need to stop, which habits you need to acquire. I'm going to tell you the opposite. And to be clear, I don't say this because I don't think it's important to read more books. Actually, do that. Or spend less time on devices, or more time connected to each other, or to think about future goals. That's actually good advice for all of us, of all ages. So please heed that advice. But for you right now, those of you in front of me, you right here, right now, at this very moment, there's no need to rush to grow up or prepare for high school. You are perfect and beautiful as you are at this point in your life. Stand tall and proud as amazing middle school graduates. Enjoy this day and this time in your life and the full summer ahead. This very moment, you are exactly where you need to be. Embrace the present. You bring with you right now so much curiosity, so much inquisitive energy, a sense of community and care for each other. Actually, don't lose that. You're going to enter high school perfectly as you are right now. All the high school learning and all their high school moments are going to come in their due time. I promise you that. Be you, be here, and be joyful of standing here as proud graduates of our middle school. I want to end with some highlights and good memories of the middle school. So every year I ask Dr. O'Hara, Dr. O'Hara, what are your top 5? What are your handful of highlights? Literally, a handful of highlights from the middle school. So this is what he shared. And actually, some of them are the same ones I would say for the high school. Right? Meeting all of you for the first time. That's I'm feeling that right now. I'm feeling that right now. It's a magical moment. 2, spending time with you at Frost Valley. A little jealous I don't get to do that. Sounds great. I'm going to hold you to that, Dr. O'Hara. 3, how much energy and school spirit you bring to Team Challenge. I'm evoking you, Dr. O'Hara. He said something about incredible lip-syncing performances. That's true? Very cool. Getting to watch you from the wings at concerts. I get that. Dancing with or without you present to pre-squad meetings, pre-squad morning music in the halls. And I know he dances even when you don't see him. And he certainly sings all the time. You've heard him singing? Yeah? I know each of you right now, right here, have your own list of memorable events while you were at the middle school. Live in that space right now. Cherish those memories, for that is where you need to be. When you get to high school, we are going to create a whole list of 5 new highlights, the things that you're going to carry as amazing memories. And at graduation in June of 2030, we're going to talk about those, you and I. I imagine they're going to be something like this. So let's get in a time machine. Contreras, let's go to 2030. Let's project forward. Contreras, what were your top 5 of the class sitting in front of you? 1, there's going to be hidden messages here. 1, they were such a special class for all they did. They were indeed among my favorites. They were the chosen one. I see you, Team 1. 2, They were bold and took creative risk, and they were innovative. They were always double or nothing. I see you, Team 2. They were so talented in three. They were so talented in so many ways, athletically, artistically, and academically. Like a talented three-ring circus. I see you, Team 3. 4, they were eager and courageous. They always went for the win. I see you, Team 4. 5, I'm going to leave that one open for us to fill and for us to write as part of the high school experience. I am eager to serve as your principal, excited to see you in September, and I commend you all for the work and accomplishments for middle school. I'm going to cheer you at games. I'm going to applaud you at shows. I'm going to learn from you in class. And in 4 years, we're going to write all the highlights, to quote that song, that are still unwritten. Congratulations, high school class of 2030.
So, when we put on a show, you see what happens on stage, but you don't always get to see what happens in the wings and before everything goes and everything that goes into making it come together. And that's the case for school all the time, and it was certainly the case for this ceremony. So I want to acknowledge some folks, beginning with our administration and Board of Ed. Thank you for making it possible to be here. This was a really beautiful space, and we thank you for your help with that and for everything that you do. I want to thank our custodians and our secretaries who are in the wings right now making all of this work. Thank you for bringing me here and putting the names on all those seats. Thank you to all of our teachers, and particularly our 8th grade teachers, for helping them this year get here and make this all work. Thank you. Thank you, parents, all of you, for making it possible and for getting here and figuring it out. It's kind of what you do all the way along, getting them to everything and making it work, so we thank you for that. I want to thank very specifically Ms. Fagan and Ms. Pleverides, who are our 8th grade PTSO reps. Thank you. I want to thank Ms. Feldman and Ms. Paravalos, who are our PTSO presidents. Thank you for all of your help with this. And I know Ms. Leonard and Ms. Bowen have been working really hard for this party that's happening later tonight. So I hope that I see a bunch of you there at that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for that. Do we have any educators in the house? Raise your hand if you're an educator. Yeah, we got some. All right, tell me if this rings true with you. I've been thinking about this a lot, and working in education feels a lot like Groundhog's Day, the movie with Bill Murray. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like you just keep doing the same thing each year. We have our moving up now, and then I'm waiting for the 6th grade to come in and explain again that they will find their lockers in their classrooms like I did to all of you when you came here, and then we keep doing that. And I want to recognize a few people that have been doing this every year for decades. And what we always say is, you want to, if you're a great educator, you want to be like Bill Murray at the end of the movie when he's like super stoked to do it all again, and not like Bill Murray at the beginning of the movie. You might have had some teachers like that once. But these 3 people I want to recognize right now have been showing up, helping the middle school be what it has been for years. And I will say, when you pick a spot in education, picking middle school especially, is a really particular choice. It's been a heck of a 3 years, right, everyone? It's been a lot that's gone on. And so the people that show up to do that with you each year are really special. They see what's great in you, and they look forward to helping you figure everything out as you make your way for high school and all the things that you have coming up. So I want to ask these people to come up here now, please. Ms. Henneberger, Ms. Gromling, and Ms. Trotta, come on up. Where's Shelley? All right. So we have begun putting pictures up in front of the cafeteria because the cast of the show that we call School changes every year, and we're going to miss all of you. And there are some people who are part of that cast for decades who show up. And I think, when we think about how long you've done this, it's not just in the years and showing up in all of the meetings and the lesson plans and all of the different classes and all of the different changes to how we're doing testing and all those things that you've kept with. It's the ripple of the importance that you were in so many children's lives and the lessons that they've learned from you that they bring forward in their own lives to other people. I think it's impossible to measure. And for it, we're going to give you a little portrait. And first, I'd like a picture up here. Let's hear it for these three incredible educators. And speaking about people leaving us, I want to take a moment of silence for Ms. Larkin. We will also be having her portrait up with the rest, and although she won't be welcoming a class next year, she will be forever in our hearts. And I would like to invite Dr. Mabrouk up to present the first annual Nicole Larkin Memorial Award.
North Shore Middle School lost a treasured friend this year. Nicole Larkin will always be a pillar of this school and community. Her school spirit and enthusiasm was unmatched. Ms. Larkin's vibrancy makes her unforgettable. Her enthusiasm and energy were infectious, just like her laugh. Ms. Larkin taught us to find reasons to smile, to connect with one another, and to focus on what truly matters, the heart. Today, we honor Ms. Larkin's legacy through this award by recognizing a student who reflects some of these remarkable qualities. We recognize a student who brings positivity everywhere, whose enthusiasm is contagious, and who consistently makes the experiences of all those around him a little brighter. Fun fact, this student was actually a winner for Team Challenge 3 years running. Look at that. It is with great pride that we present the Nicole Larkin Award to Dylan Shedlick. Unfortunately, Dylan could not join us today, so he will be receiving the award after. Thank you.
I tell the kids every year that every one of them is so incredibly special that none of them could be more special than any other because they're all just incredible. I really enjoyed getting one last time to see all of you together. As Mr. Contreras said, in just a moment, he is officially your principal, but please know that there's always a place for you to come back and see us. And I'll see you too when I sneak across to the high school to get the better lunch. And with that, will the class of the high school class of 2030 please rise? Music Maestro!